Welcome back. Hundreds of people gathered in Grandview this weekend for a regional event that only happens twice a year. The SCA, or Society for Creative Anachronism, hosted its May Crown event. Rylee's here to tell us all about it.
Good morning, Jill. The SCA is an internationally known living history group with the aim to study and recreate history before the 17th century. May Crown is where SCA members in the Kingdom of Ontario, or the Pacific Northwest, get together in the Barony of Wastekeep, or the Tri-Cities region. They meet and host a combat tournament that is sword fighting to determine who will be its next sovereigns for the next 6 months. Around 700 people were in Grandview for May Crown, all in full garb. And there's a lot that goes down at these events, so I got a tour around the May Crown festivities by Kevin McGarbeth, or Kevin Garvey, as is his given name. Let's take a look at the sights and sounds from May Crown.
Because it's a kingdom level event, there's always lots going on. This is an event where we saw almost everything. So behind me you see the rest of, or a part of, the heavy combat tournament for sovereigns. We also saw some rapier fighting, which is another one of the martial activities. There was the archery range. We have equestrian activities here. Throughout the weekend, people will be doing different performances or storytelling or singing, especially once we get into night and the campfires start up. We have some people teaching arts and sciences classes. As a group overall, the SCA is a nonprofit educational group where our goal is to try to learn as much as we can by doing about pre-Renaissance history. Anywhere from the world, really anywhere back into where we start losing documentation, and then to turn around and teach it. Right, to find as many people as we can who can find that same passion for this really obscure skill or this really particular niche period of history in this one country where something wild happened and we don't know why. Or maybe we do, but we don't know how it worked. So then we find out by doing it.
And this is the 59th year the SCA has been around. It's spread out to 20 kingdoms across the world with as many as 3,000 to 5,000 people per kingdom. And one of the things the SCA does very well at is making people feel welcomed. There are people assigned to welcome new folks in with the goal of creating an inclusive environment, helping people get garb or tools to practice with, materials, hosting events and practices, and more. And they even let me try out a little bit of archery.
Those are for the prize tournament. They're accurate as advertised, but she just twisted.
Woo!
I hit the target.
So you can read on applevalleyNewsNow.com on how to get involved if sword making, sword fighting, cloth making, horseback riding, or just dressing up in pre-Renaissance era clothing is your vibe.
Rylee, that looked like so much fun. Was that your first time trying archery?
I think I tried it in middle school, but I kind of crushed it. Well, I hit the target 3 times out of 6. So.
Oh, which attempt was this?
That was my second, I think. That's why people cheered, because it was my first try, or my first time hitting the target.
That looked really good.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that event with us.